Good evening, everyone. My name is Keith Craven, and I work for High Point City Transit in High Point, North Carolina. And I'm here to talk to you today about the occupation of transit coach operator. You know, in the midst of the economic recession a few years ago, many people were forced to park their cars and find cheaper modes of transportation. A lot of them chose to ride transit to save money on gas. But they also discovered the great benefits and convenience of transit. And so now, as things begin to get better, transit ridership is not declining, but it's growing. Transit coach operator is an excellent job field with rewarding opportunities for people like you who want a secure job serving others by meeting the vital need for transportation. I have gained personal experience myself as a transit coach operator for 3 years. And then I moved up as a transit supervisor, and I've done some formal research on this occupation as well. And I wanted to emphasize tonight that the transit coach operator vocation is a career opportunity through which you can make a God-honoring difference in the lives of the people that you serve. Now, during the minutes that follow, I'm going to explain the vocation of transit coach operator, and I'm going to show you how public transportation is growing in America, and how there's an urgent need for professional transit coach operators. Also, I want to show you that it's a great opportunity for interacting with people in a way that God values according to Scripture. Now, let's discuss these things in further detail. Number one, the use of public transportation is growing in America. According to the statistics found in American Public Transportation Association, ridership increased by 34% from 1995 all the way to 2012, a growth rate higher than 17% increase in U.S. population and higher than the 22% growth in the use of the nation's highways over the same period. Number two, the average household spends 16 cents of every dollar on transportation. 94% of this goes to buying and operating their cars, which is the largest expenditure that they have after housing. Americans living in areas such as my little town here, served by public transportation, save 865 million hours in travel time and 450 million gallons of fuel annually in congestion reduction alone. Now, let's move on to the next point. As the public transportation grows, so does the need for transit coach operators. You know, public transportation is a $57 billion industry that employs 400,000 people. And I want to tell you about some of the qualifications that is involved in being a transit coach operator. Basically, your workday is confined into this little rectangle box with wheels. You are to operate this transit bus safely and on schedule in heavy traffic. And as you're operating your bus through your town, you're looking for opportunities to pick up people. As you pick up those people, they will be paying to ride the bus in different ways, such as fares in money or coins, transfers, or tickets. Also, you're answering questions about routes and service hours, and you're filling out and submitting daily reports. Now, some qualifications for being a transit coach operator vary by state, but some of them here in our state are to get a commercial driver's license, be at least 24 years old, have a high school diploma or GED, and have passed a medical evaluation and drug screening, be courteous, even-tempered, and emotionally stable, and have good communication and customer service skills. Also, you need to participate in classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and then you'll be ready to operate that transit bus. Now, in my third point, I want to show you that transit coach operator presents great opportunities for interacting with people in a way that God values according to Scripture. God values hospitality to others. You know, a coach operator can implement this by giving courteous and professional service to their customers. God values impartiality. An operator can promote this by serving people from all walks of life, from upper class to middle class to lower class to the poor and oppressed. And thirdly, God values self-control. You need to be able to control yourself in heavy traffic, weather conditions, and various customer interactions. Now, this brings me to my conclusion. as I demonstrated, public transportation is growing in America. There's a great need for good professional transit coach operators. And this is a way that you can serve in a career that is honoring to God by serving people through hospitality, impartiality, and self-control. If you're looking for a career which positions are readily available, and you can meet new people and serve others every day, and giving them quality transportation and promoting things that God values, then becoming a transit coach operator just might be the job for you. Thank you very much. Have a good night.